Hi, thanks for joining this morning stretch. This stretch is for all levels, so even if you've never stretched before, feel free to join in. I'll be giving modifications as we go along. Obviously I can't see you, so if you have any injuries or you just know that you need to go a bit more gently, that will have to be up to you to decide where to do that. And what else was I going to say? Oh yes, today we're focusing just on stretching really stiff muscles. So if you've just woken up and you're feeling a bit stiff, this is perfect. We're going to start with a warm-up. So start with the feet about hip width apart and stand nice and tall, spreading the toes into the floor. We're going to bend the knees and circle the arms up and backwards, with the shoulders backwards 4 times. And then we're going to do this with a bend, bringing the shoulders forwards 4 times, followed by 2 big swings with your right arm and 2 big swings with your left arm. Off we go. 1. Really circle the shoulders. 2. Get them moving. 3 and 4. And now they come up and over. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Right arm we go. Bend, stretch. And 2. Keep the hip facing the front and try and twist as you follow the arm. Good. Take the legs out a little bit wider. You're going to bend the knees, open the arms, and we're going to swing as we twist. Let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open the legs even wider now. We're going to do our side lunges. So you're going to twist in opposition, bending one knee and reaching the hand towards that knee. We're going to do 10 today, and we're going to gradually get lower and lower to the floor. Standing tall, off we go. 1 and 2, and go a bit lower. 3, 4, a bit lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's just add a little calf stretch here. So the leg in front of you is bent, the leg behind you is straight. You're pressing the heel into the floor. Don't let the foot open. Keep the feet parallel, and hips are lifted. Nice tall back. And then swapping over. You might want to hold on to something. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, going down to your mat. Sitting with the legs crossed. I'm going to go on a slight diagonal so you can see what the back is doing. I'm just going to curve the spine and wake up the back. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth as we curve backwards. Then we're going to breathe in again, lift the chest, exhale as we lift the chin, and repeat. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold on to your knees, rock back, and breathing in, breathing out. Open the chest, lift the chin. 1 more of each. Breathe in, breathe out, rock back, and breathe in, breathe out, lift the chin. Good. Now with your hands either side of you, let's reach. Let's start with the left hand, coming up and over, stretching to the right side. Hold here, and then drop the chin into your chest, curve forwards, and sit up straight. Same on the left. Let's add the breath. So breathe in, breathe out, curve forwards, and again, breathe in, breathe out, curve forwards, and 1 more to the left side. Breathing in, breathing out, curve forwards, Great. From here, we're going to take the legs to butterfly and try and sit nice and tall. Hold on to the feet. You're going to get a slight stretch here too if you pull the toes towards you. Now, you may not be able to curve forwards. You might find that just sitting is enough of a challenge. So if that's the case, just try and drop your chin into your chest. Otherwise, try and bring your body all the way forwards, drop the forehead down. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll up. Lift the chin up to the sky. And let's go again, same thing. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's bring the right leg down onto the floor in front of you, and then the left leg, you're going to bring it across. So either the heel is in line with the knee, or it goes all the way around behind the knee. But you want to keep the sit bones on the floor. There's no point being lifted here. So wherever is comfortable. And then if this is your left leg on top, you're going to bring your right arm up and over behind that knee and twist in opposition. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's go on the other side. So now left leg goes down on the floor, right leg crosses, sit bones down, left arm comes up and over and twist. 3, 2, 1. Great. Going on to all fours, we're going to do more work on the spine. So have your hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Nice long back here. Try not to lift the chin or twist the neck too much. We're going to breathe in, pull the chin into the chest, arch the back, and breathe out. Drop the hips down and lift the nose up to the ceiling. And we repeat again. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. And one last one. Breathe in and out. Good. We're going to twist the upper back, and if you want, you can add a leg stretch. So I'll go on a diagonal so you can see here. If you want to add the leg to the side, you're then going to take the same arm as leg and thread it through down to the floor. You don't have to add the leg, you can just do it with the arm. So threading the arm through, elbow down to the floor, let the head drop down. I'm going to hold for 10. Good. And open that arm up, stretch the ceiling, and close. Same on the other side. Add the leg if you want. Thread the arm through. And then lift that arm up to the ceiling. And close. Good. From here, let's go onto our back. I'm going to do some work on the hips and the glutes. Pull your knees into your chest and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can either cross the legs and let the top leg drop down to the floor, or if that's too much of a stretch for you, you can just bring one knee in and then let that knee cross over the body and twist in opposition. So whichever is more comfortable for you. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way back up. Same on the other side, so either crossing and dropping both knees, or just bringing one knee into your chest and bringing it across the body. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I'm going to do a glute stretch. So both legs up, one leg goes across with the knee open, one hand threads through the gap and the other hand goes around the leg, so the fingers clasped together. I'm going to bend this knee and then with this elbow try and open that knee to the side. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And swapping over. So now it's the other leg that goes on top. One hand goes through the middle, the other hand finds it. You bend the knee and pull everything into the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Dropping one leg down, we're only going to do a very quick hamstring stretch today, lying on our backs. So extend one leg to the sky, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swap over. Doesn't matter where the leg is, you could be holding it at this height. Maybe you can't reach it, you might want to hold on to your clothing or use like a towel, whatever's helpful. But keep the knees stretched. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rolling back onto our front, we're going to work on the back. Well, we're going to work on stretching the back, but we're lying on the front. So hands flat on the floor, elbows on the floor. We're going to do a cobra stretch. So just waking up the spine, we're going to breathe in, breathe out, float the rib cage off the floor, and exhale, lower back down. Breathe in, breathe out, hold, and lower back down. One more, breathe in, breathe out, push up, and lower. Now move the hands backwards, keep the legs slightly open, but down on the floor, and you're going to push all the way up. Lift the nose to the ceiling, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower back down. And again, breathing in, breathing out, pushing up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower back down. One more, breathing in, pushing up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sitting back into child's pose, reach the fingers forwards. Hold here for 10. Move the hands to the side and go for a side stretch. And then moving your hands to the other side. Good. Pushing up now into your pyramid stretch. So tuck the toes underneath. This is also downward dog. And drive the heels into the floor, keeping the neck long. So we don't want the neck twisted here. We want to be pressing down into the hands, pressing down into the heels, keeping the position as long as possible. Come off your knees and lower down. And then we're going to go again, this time with the breath, breathing in, breathing out, pushing into downward dog. And come off again, one last time, breathing in, and push up. And this time you're going to pedal the legs. So you're going to go for a calf stretch. One heel lifts, one heel presses into the floor, and swap. And swap again. And again. Good. Bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, tuck in the chin, and roll up. We're going to open the legs now to second position in parallel. And you're going to reach up, bend the knees, the legs are parallel here, and roll down to the floor and just hang here, so with the knees bent. Now stretch the knees, lengthen the spine, and let the body drop forwards. You can hold onto your elbows if you want. We're just going to hang here. Bend the knees again, and stretch. Keep hanging here. Good. Twist the body over to one foot, so the opposite hand is going to reach for that foot. And you can either just hold here, or you can open out into a twist. Your choice. And walk the hands over to the other leg. Your choice if you go for a stretch or if you go for a twist. Good. Bend the knees and stretch once more. And bend, and now we're going to open the legs out to second position. Push back into the knees, and we're going to open out the hips here. You can rock from side to side if it helps. Great. Bring the legs back into parallel, and we're going to twist round to parallel fourth, so one leg in front of the other. And then again, just drop everything down and stretch here. From here, you're going to drop down the back knee, sit up nice and tall. And we're going to lengthen the front leg a little bit and push forwards into a lunge, just to stretch the hip flexors. You can add a back bend here if you want, and if you need to hold on to something like a wall or the floor, feel free. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back up. And we're now going to flex that foot if you want a deeper stretch, otherwise keep it relaxed. Just keep the knee stretched. Reach the fingers up, lengthen the spine, and reach forwards. Again, feel free to hold on to something if you feel a bit wobbly. This is a nice deep hamstring stretch. I'm going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, we're going to go into our pigeon pose. So this involves the back leg being stretched, the front leg bending, and if you're not quite able to get here, you can bend both knees for now. But do try to slowly lengthen that back leg without forcing it if you can. Then if you're managing to keep the back leg stretched, your next goal is to open up the front leg until we have more of like a 90-degree angle with the front leg. So find wherever is comfortable for you. And then we're just going to bring the elbows down to the floor and stretch here, keeping that back knee stretched. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, sit back up. From here you can go for a little side stretch. So one hand goes onto the floor and we reach and stretch to the side. And then lift back up. You can also do a quad stretch here, but as it's a little awkward and you do have to be quite flexible, only do it if you really feel the need. I will add in another quad stretch later. Great, so now that we've done that, we're going to tuck the toes underneath, sit on the heels, and stretch out the toes. Hands back down onto the floor, keeping the knees bent. We're going to roll back up, keeping those knees bent. And we're going to do everything on the other side. So now it's the other foot front for your parallel fourth, and reach down to the floor. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down the back knee. Extend the front leg a little bit. And we're going to push forwards into our lunge. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting back up. Optional flex for our hamstring stretch. Arms go up. And reach forwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, into your pigeon pose. Take a moment to get into position. Remember, bend the back knee if you want. And bring the hands the elbows forwards. Good. Bend that back knee if you haven't already. One hand at the side and side stretch. Good. Optional quad stretch and lying on your front. Find one foot and pull your heel in towards you. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And the other foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that leg behind and stretch until the hips come off the floor. And lower back down. And same with the other leg. Lift, bring it behind you, lift the hips off the floor. And lower that down. Good. Finishing off with our box splits. Open the legs out into a comfortable box split position, don't force this. You can hold on to a piece of furniture if you feel like you're falling backwards. Otherwise, use your core muscles to stay nice and lifted. And we're going to walk the fingers forwards, see how far we can go, and ease our way into the box splits. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk everything back in. We're going to bend one knee, reach one arm up, stretch to the side, rotate and go for a diagonal stretch. Good. Open that leg, let's do the same on the other side. Reach up, side stretch, and twist, and relax. Good. Tuck the toes underneath you. Keep the knees bent, tuck in the chin, and slowly roll up through the spine until you're standing. Well, that concludes our stretch for today. Hopefully, if you were feeling stiff, you're now feeling nice and bendy and refreshed and ready for your day. Any particular stretches, or if you have any goals, like if you're trying to reach your splits, for example, let me know and I'll always add them in. Have a lovely rest of your day and see you same time next week. Bye.